now we have Adam Gilligan training out of Team No Limit with Cole Williams, Bellator Fight Master veteran.
You notice how I had to get my Eric Wisely dig in on Cole Williams?
Yeah, I noticed that.
That was an awesome night. Cole was the hometown. It was down in Dubuque. Cole's the hometown favorite.
Yeah.
Everybody in the entire, there's 2,000 people cheering for the kid. And
Well,
at the time, he was super limited. You know, he was just a wrestler at that time. And he's such a good athlete.
Well, he's not the first guy to fall prey to a Eric Wisely armbar, nor is he the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, or ninth guy to fall prey to that armbar.
He's a dangerous man.
Yeah, he is.
Well, we've seen it.
We saw he beat Brandon Gertz in Arcade Cheer last year, 2 years ago, and then he made the jump to the UFC. Because that's what we do, folks. We get guys ready to go to the big show. Now this is Adam's first fight with us since, man, I don't even know, 2011, I believe. He's 1-0 inside Driller. 5-4 overall with 4 knockouts and a submission, fighting out of Dubuque, Iowa.
And his opponent, Otis, the Frito Bandito Hamilton.
Now Otis Hamilton, a very tough guy, 19 years old. This is his first fight at 155 pounds. We expect him to be an absolute animal at this weight. Kid hits like a Mack truck. He's 2-1, both wins by knockout. And when I say knockout, I mean the guys were dead, basically.
Yeah, literally.
Good athlete in high school, played football, he wrestled and was a baseball player. Began training MMA in 2012. Currently at the Apex Predator Gym, training under Drew Breckling.
I tell you, what really impressed me about Otis in that last fight, in the Lindau fight, you know, you could tell he hasn't had a ton of training yet, but he's getting there.
Yeah.
And I literally, you know, I knew what Lindau had to offer. I came away from that fight, even though Otis lost, more impressed with the way Otis had progressed from just a guy who went in there and just swung away.
For sure, for sure. He's only getting better. He's only becoming more well-rounded.
And dude, he is strong.
He is strong and he is big for the weight, folks. Didn't seem to have any issues cutting to 55. Like I said, only 19 years old. Gilligan's 26. Certainly has more cage experience. Up to Mike Machouk for the official fighter introductions.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest will be in the lightweight division. Introducing first, in the blue corner, holding a record of 5 wins and 4 losses. He's standing 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighing in at 155 pounds. This man has a stand-up fighting style, and he's fighting out of Dubuque, Iowa. Representing the gym, Adam, the Prototype Gilligan. And his opponent, in the red corner, holding a record of 2 wins and only 1 loss. He's standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 157 pounds. This man has a freestyle fighting style, and he's fighting out of Ladysmith, Wisconsin. Representing Apex Pred, Otis, the Frito Bandito Hamilton.
All right, folks, so getting ready for the start of bout number 4. Adam Gilligan in the black trunks. Otis in the blue and white. Our referee is Joe Phipp, and here we go.
Just texting Mario right now. He's asking how he looked.
Good takedown stuff by Adam there.
He said Dana looked exactly how you said he would.
Yes. Whoa, Otis is winging.
Yeah,
or I'm sorry, Adam's winging.
Adam was. Wow, nice. He did a good job of defending that takedown, but Otis is so fast.
Yeah, we actually had no idea up until his last fight that Otis had any sort of wrestling background whatsoever. We just assumed he was a stand-up guy, considering, you know, he knocks people out. Sure enough, good high school wrestling background.
Oh, and like you said, he's just an athlete. He played baseball. He played a lot of sports, you know.
And he actually, if I remember correctly, in the
nice
oh, there you, what do you got there? Oh.
But he's,
I tell you what, he defended an
armbar right there.
Wow, that's
have
trouble.
Yep.
Boy, Adam was very good
Needs
tonight.
to stack him. There we go.
Otis not panicking.
Man, Otis defended a lot of deep submissions by Lindau in that fight.
Good hammer fist there by Adam. trying to loosen up Otis's grip.
I don't think you're going to see an armbar deeper than that one was
Yeah.
right away.
Right. Yeah, keep that pressure down.
He might be able to get his head back inside there. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's about to do it.
For 19 years old and only having 3 amateur fights, I'm very impressed with how composed Otis is. And
Wow.
I was going to say, what does he need to do with that grip, Lance, to finish that?
Make sure that thumb is up because the angle's a little bit off, but right there, he's getting the elbow out.
He's going to switch to a triangle?
nice job
He could
getting
have
out
switched
by
off,
Otis.
possibly.
I think that's what they were telling me.
He had that so extended, though. He didn't tap at that first one. I don't think he's going to tap, so.
Right.
Otis now in Adams' full guard.
Like you said, I think the only thing he could have done differently is turn the thumb up.
Yep, yep. Make sure the angle is right.
If I'm Otis, I'm probably just standing up at this point.
Adams working good game from the bottom, a lot of attacking.
Yeah, he's very active off his back as
Yeah,
Adam
yep,
Gilligan.
Yep. Otis just passed. No, he's in
Now
side
he's in
control,
half.
but
Gotta
it's
get him
good
away
back
from-
and forth.
Get him away from that cage if that's
Yeah,
to keep him down.
yeah,
Put some hooks in here.
yep, yep. He's trying to get one in. There we go.
One hook in for Otis.
I feel like Otis would rather do punishment than submit a guy, but
See if Otis can slide that right hook in here. Oh,
That was a
heavy.
big
Oh,
shot, couple big left hands.
you don't need a hook when you hit like that.
it goes to the back of the head.
Accidental step on the
Wow.
face there, and Otis is throwing
Leather.
bombs.
He really is.
Still going for the submission, too. I love it.
He's got to put those hooks in, though.
Just trying to soften Adam up here.
10 seconds.
Adam doing a good job controlling Otis's right arm.
He's not going to tap out.
No.
You have to take that off.
No.
Well, 10 seconds left in the round.
Nice.
More Donkey Kong
Right
hammer
in the
fist
back
from
of the head.
Otis.
Tell you what I appreciate though is Gilligan. You see a submission that deep on a guy,
Yeah.
and you don't finish it, you get broken a lot of times. You see guys get broken, it's like, oh, how am I going to finish this dude? He didn't stop. That didn't slow him down one bit.
No, and that was, I mean, that arm was extended. He had that arm bar in. It was deep.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to one of our newest ring girls right there, Nicole.
To adjust on the fly, I mean, what are you telling him in the corner right now about these submissions? It's like, you're not finishing this guy unless
Big
you
thank
get
you to
that arm
Meister
off.
MMA, Level Up Multimedia,
Exactly.
Korean
Both
fighter.
Triangles. You know, because I mean, he had that arm bar almost perfect, and he still couldn't finish him. So,
I just really think that at 155, Otis Hamilton is going to be hard for anyone to beat.
yeah,
City's Edge Motorsports, Absolute Bail Bonds.
tough kid.
But Gilligan
I'll
does not
tell-
look one
Nope, he's showing a lot of
scared.
heart, and he was fine on his back and very comfortable there, and he's taking some shots and weathered it nice. Oh, it's a huge
Nice
right hand.
Oh.
Right hand to a takedown.
Great job by Joe Phipp getting out of the way there.
Oh,
Joe Phipp showing some athleticism tonight.
oh,
So, man, Otis has looked very well-rounded tonight.
yes, he has.
It's kind of funny. I see Gilligan would be trouble for a lot of our
A lot of
55-pound
guys.
amateurs.
I agree. That,
Oh, and he's got
Hamilton's
Adam's
such a
arm
good-
trapped,
Could be the end here.
and he's got it back.
Wow.
Kind
those
of.
feet on the cage, you got to bad. Try to get the feet off the cage if you can. I say that often, but it's so true. There we
He's
go.
trying here.
Triangle here.
Oh, and
The
we're
mount.
mounted. And we will see some
This is
bombs
not where you
landed
want to
here.
be
No.
with Otis Hamilton.
This is not a bad place. Ref did very well. He's got to defend himself.
I like that he switched to the body rather than hit the back of the head. Because Phipp will take a point like that.
He's
He
got
really
him
will.
flattened out. Yeah.
He's going to do it
Stop
right there.
it.
And that was not a bad one, Joe.
Well, you have to warn the guy. I haven't heard a warning
He
yet.
did warn him in the first round.
No,
but
I
that
didn't
was a
hear it.
glazed grant. It barely touched the back of his head.
All right, there you
He's
go.
just going to stand him up and not
Okay.
take a point. At least he
Game
can take a
over.
point.
Stand up
Yeah.
warning.
Ooh, that was more the back of
Oh,
the head.
left uppercut followed by right hand.
Wow!
What a finish by Otis Hamilton.
I think Jer has me deciding the knockout of the night.
Ooh, there
It's
you
gonna
go.
be
That's
really
a
hard
contender
to,
right there.
I
top
think that, yeah, that's it.
I love that it was a two-punch combo.
Bang, right hand.
Finish it off with that right
the
hand.
uppercut wobbles him, and then the other.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
And to beat a guy like Adam Gilligan, who's that seasoned, who's fought the guys and beat the guys that Adam's beaten, for Otis to run through him like this, I'm very impressed.
That's a big win for
Sky
Otis.
is
Yeah,
the limit
He looked good.
for Otis Hamilton.
50, he's a big 55er till he's strong.
Yeah. I'd love to see Otis in a Minnesota Martial Arts Academy, a Tom Schmitz, not to offend where he is now, but he's only going to get better when he moves up in training.
Yes, you can't, those two places you just named, you can't beat them. They're the two best places in the state. They just are. They're awesome.
But he's a brawler, and I want to keep him a brawler.
He's not just a brawler, man. He's a brawler. He's a wrestler. He can get out of submissions, deep submissions.
Let's not take the brawling out of the brawler.
Hey, well.
Yes.
And he does a darn good job of fighting off any submission anyway.
Yeah.
Now, getting in a gym like that's going to make it so he doesn't fall into that submission.
Yeah, exactly. As he goes up in level, you run into someone that's a little more technical, a little more advanced, can brawl just as well. You have to have a backup plan,
And
right?
that's what happened last time with Ben Lindau. Ben Lindau's just more technical, and Ben was probably a little better wrestler too.
So brawling can get you so far, but you have to have the technique behind it too. So that's where those good camps really come into play, and then training partners and all that, goes with it.
Wow, that's a knockout.
Yeah, that was. It's good to see he's okay.
So yeah, just looking at the Mike Richmond results here. Looks like he caught him with a hard left hook, and a few people are saying it was a controversial stoppage, but when you have hands like Mike,
yeah.
I mean, you can't even risk it.
No question. He's got heavy hands. Good for him. And
you saw what happened to Mitch Jackson. I mean, we don't want to have that happen again.
After 1 minute and 6 seconds in the second round, the winner by knockout, Otis, the Frito Burrito Hamilton.